Welcome to Spiritual and Ambitious. I'm your host, Whitney McNeil. I'm a certified medium and spiritual teacher, and I help spiritual and ambitious souls just like you live your life purpose through your career and attract abundance by connecting into your intuition and spirit guides. Let's get spiritual and ambitious. So over here in the United States, it's about a day before the Thanksgiving holiday. The Thanksgiving holiday can bring up a lot of emotions. So for an example, you may feel like, I've got to go see family and I'm excited, but I'm also a little like, I got to go see family. Or perhaps you are feeling these different emotions because of the history of Thanksgiving, which really glorified the colonization of Indigenous peoples, which is horrible. And what we were taught in school wasn't really the reality of the situation. Or perhaps your emotions are very positive and you love on this holiday to, let's say, count your blessings, to send out gratitude to the universe and to spirit, and you're so thankful. I love that process. I like to bring gratitude into my life every day. I myself can get caught up in the negative sometimes, and I think to myself, wait a minute, Whitney, you are really looking at the negative, or you're talking about the negative, and I'm not even feeling like I'm complaining. And I have to say, let me think about all the gratitude that I have going on right now and make sure that the positive is most of my thoughts and what I'm thinking versus what I'm dreading or any anxiety or just complaining about random things that don't work. It's life, right? We can get caught up in these thoughts and these emotions. But whenever holidays come up, we do think about our ancestors. We think about those who went before us. We think about our loved ones in spirit that have crossed over. And then we also think about our family who's still living on the earth plane. Some of us have amazing relationships with our family, and some of us do not have amazing relationships with our family, whether it is the entire family, one specific person, or something like that. I think that we all have at least one person in our family or our circle that we feel a little bit disconnected from, or there needs to be some sort of healing. I truly believe that we come into this earth plane and reincarnate and choose our family. And we choose our families based on karma, on things that we need to learn or things that we need to teach. And that can be kind of hard to understand. But from spirit, I know that we have certain contracts. And when we feel kind of stuck in a contract with someone, we can feel like we can't move forward in our life, in our business, and beyond. And my friend Candace Haza calls this a personal block. And of course, we can have past life blocks and other blocks as well. So for this Thanksgiving holiday, I wanted to give you a gift. So each month inside of my program, Align Spiritual Mentorship, I do channeled meditations along with channeled messages from spirit, hot seats, guest expert interviews, and so much more. But I wanted to give you one of these meditations. It's been so powerful for the members inside of Aligned. This meditation is about ancestral healing. So right after this quick break, I'm going to give you this meditation. So stay tuned. As a professional psychic medium, I've done tens of thousands of readings, but I felt a call to move more fully into teaching intuition. But I still get so many requests about doing readings. So while I don't do readings anymore, I have brought in some very trusted colleagues who are now available for live 1-hour readings on Zoom. If you would like to book your psychic medium reading, go to messengerofspirit.com/appointments to see our available readers and schedule your Zoom reading today. Before you continue with this podcast episode, I want to be very clear. The next part of this podcast episode will be a meditation. So please make sure you are not driving. Please make sure you're not being in a place where you have to be really, really present and focused. I invite you to only listen to the rest of this episode if you are in a place where you can relax and rest and you're not operating a vehicle and you are being safe. So this is something that I rarely do, but I thought it would be really nice because it's a holiday season and you probably don't want to necessarily think about work. That's great. But what you probably do need is a meditation to help you calm your energy and help you feel so much more aligned. Okay, this is my last warning. The next part of this podcast episode is going to be a meditation. Please make sure that you are in a place where you can relax and you can rest and you can just receive. Now, the ancestral healing meditation sometimes brings up old things, old baggages, old traumas. And if that is the case, please make sure that you seek out a licensed therapist to help you work through these issues. So this is not a substitute for working on that stuff that we have, but this meditation can be so helpful and powerful in clearing some energy blocks that are there. This meditation is also infused with Reiki, which is an energy healing. My guess is you're probably familiar with what Reiki is, but if you're just brand new to me, you might not be. So it's basically a pure form of energy that's channeled through someone who's attuned to the Reiki energy. So when I channel these meditations, they come straight from spirit. I don't make a script. I just channel whatever spirit gives me, and I ask for Reiki to flow through this. So it's a very healing meditation, and I recommend that you do this right before you fall asleep. And even if you're someone that can't stay awake during the meditation, you can listen to this as you sleep. This also promotes astral travel. So if you feel like you can't do, air quotes here, the work consciously, your spirit guides can oftentimes take you to where you need to go in the spiritual plane to help you release stuck and stagnant energy. All right. I hope that you have a fantastic holiday and enjoy this ancestral healing meditation.
Welcome to the Ancestral Healing Meditation. Take a few moments to breathe, relax your body, and get comfortable. Take a few moments and inhale in through your nose. And as you inhale through your nose, visualize a beautiful white light starting to move down from the very top of your head all the way down through your body. Visualize that you're breathing in a beautiful white healing light. As you breathe in this beautiful white healing light, also allow yourself to exhale. And as you exhale, allow your body to relax even more fully. Taking a deep breath in and out. Feel your body relaxed. Allow for your body to be completely cocooned within this beautiful white light. The more relaxed you are, the more open to receiving healing and energy you are. You begin to feel as if you are not alone. You begin to sense this beautiful love and support all around you, and you feel it inside of your heart chakra. You begin to sense your ancestors all around you. Knowing your spirit guides are there as well. Your spirit guides move closer to you, and you can feel their presence, helping you and preparing you for your journey. You can feel your ancestors gathering in a circle around you with you in its center. You begin to feel and remember the love, all the contracts that you've had with previous family members, and you begin to sense lessons that they've learned and lessons that were passed down onto you. They are here to remind you of love and support, yet also You're here to remove any baggage they have unintentionally passed down to you. As you are here in the middle of this beautiful circle, you begin to see this light moving from your heart chakra, spreading out to the rest of the circle. And you start to understand that this light is forming into what looks like a chain, what looks like DNA. You can see the different links in the DNA being different colors. And some of those links are beautiful and vibrant, but some are not. Some of those links need to be removed. Some of them need to be healed and shifted. As you are gazing at this beautiful DNA link that links you to your family, you begin to sense, see, feel, hear, or know an ancestor coming closer to you from the circle. Take a moment to sense what side of the family this ancestor is from. Take a moment to sense how many generations go back between you and this ancestor. Your ancestor holds up their hand, and as you touch their light within their hand, you begin to see what they experienced. Knowing that this is only a memory, the two of you allow each other to share in this energy. Your ancestor states the lesson that they learned or did not learn. And your ancestor is asking that both of you together clear out this energy so that you no longer carry it either. Allow both of you to see this visualization of the memories stored inside of a bubble. Allow for this bubble to be any color that you wish. Together, holding hands with this bubble and this memory inside, you begin to feel energy pulsing at your heart chakra. Breathe white light down into your crown chakra, and as you breathe out, beam love, gratitude, and acceptance to this bubble and the memory that's housed inside. See this bubble of light start to glow and grow brighter. Allow it to fill up everything that's inside. Taking a deep breath, you and your ancestor become lighter. You feel so light. And as you continue to see light fill up inside the bubble, you break your hand holding. And as you do, you send it up, motioning up with all your hands up into the ether. And as it becomes lighter and lighter and lighter, you see that bubble pop, and it is complete. Your ancestor thanks you, and you in turn send gratitude as well. And your ancestor points to the chain, to the DNA, and you see one of the colors of all those links restored to its glory, restored to its perfection, seeing it glow, being brighter and healthy. Your ancestor moves back into the circle. You take a deep breath, breathing in and out, and you can feel lighter. You can sense a shift in your DNA. You begin to feel the circle's energy growing brighter and bigger and lighter. As you receive all of the energy, you feel as if you can see your family, your ancestors, and the circle around you and you in the center, almost as if it's a drum-like shape. You can feel the energy pulsing like a heartbeat. And you come back down into center, seeing all of them around. You can feel this celebration as healing is happening. A new ancestor wants to come forward. Your ancestor is beaming inside of a color and an energy. Take a moment to see what color emanates from that energy. And as you see that color, you also begin to see different links in the DNA and the colors. Your ancestor takes your hand, and you both experience a memory, a lesson. Take a moment to allow for this memory to start forming inside of a bubble of energy right in the center of both of you. You can see this memory inside of a bubble. Your ancestor begins to send feelings inside of this memory and how they felt when they experienced this. You and your ancestor call upon any old behavioral patterns, any thoughts, anything that has affected and touched your life today. You call upon all of that energy, all of the thoughts to come inside of the bubble, knowing that this is the source point of where it started. You ask for it to be called upon and completely filled in this bubble of light. You and your ancestor join both hands as you breathe in white light in through the crown chakra, and you begin to beam it out through the heart chakra, beaming out from the heart chakra to this beautiful light surrounding the memory. See the color of this light grow and glow brighter as you send gratitude, thankfulness, and releasing into this memory. Even if it's not yours, you know that a part of it has been passed down in some way. You send gratitude for being here today and for that memory to make itself known. Continuing to send light as it fills everything inside of this bubble of light. Let it fill up everything inside, and you and your ancestor break hands and motion upwards. As this bubble of light goes higher, you both begin to feel lighter. Let it move up, and finally it pops. Then the memory is healed and gone. Your ancestor thanks you, and you send gratitude in return. And as the ancestor starts walking back into the circle, you see the chain links inside the DNA, and you see the colors that are represented are either gone or strengthened. Allow yourself to relax and to release. You can feel the energy of the circle pulsing, growing, glowing brighter than before. And as it grows and glows brighter, you begin to feel this pulse almost like a heartbeat or a drum. Knowing that the vibration of you and your family has changed. And as you look out at your supporters and the ancestors, you simply ask, what else are we here to heal? What else are we here to release? Your spirit guides ask you to look down And as you look down, you begin to see this beautiful running water. It is as if a spring has appeared right next to your feet. As you look up at your family, you see they are all holding water vases. Each vase holds memories. They hold energy that is ready to be released. They've been holding this in this vessel, this vase, and it is time to let it go. And as you see below you, you see this beautiful spring, and there is also a vase for you. As you pick up the vase, you take a moment and you send any energy that you wish to release. You don't even have to know what memory, what words to say. You just simply ask for the energy that is not yours and the energy that you wish to clear, that needs to come up and to be healed, to be filled with water inside of this vase. All of you in tandem, pulsing together, take your vases and begin to pour the water out. As you pour the water out, you begin to say, I release, I forgive, I heal. And as you pour the water out, you begin to see your spirit guides working with your healers to let this water, this energy being poured out, turning into a beautiful golden white light. Allow the color to shift and transform to whatever color it is that comes to you. Seeing this water being transmuted to beautiful, pure water, pure light and pure energy. And you all celebrate together as now it is complete and it is done. Take a few moments and breathe in and breathe out. You all send love and gratitude to one another, and it feels as if you're all receiving a big hug. You thank your ancestors for being here, but they have one last message for you. And as you turn around and you look up at the sky, you see their message written in energy right there. Take a few moments, breathe in and breathe out. You're so happy to be here. Your ancestors begin to move and depart, but knowing that you are always supported. And as you breathe back down and let yourself rest, feeling lighter, it's as if you are a feather floating down, 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 back into your body. Taking a deep breath, breathe energy up through the soles of your feet into your body. As you breathe out, wiggle your feet and toes. On your next breath, breathe the energy into the crown chakra and breathe it out as you let it move down into your heart chakra, breathing in and out. On this next breath, put your hands over your heart and feel it pulse and beat. And as you feel that pulse and that beat, you feel more connected to your body and connected to your family, your ancestors, your lineage. And you thank your spirit, you thank your spirit guides, and you send love to your ancestors. I would recommend to do this meditation at maximum once a week. Take more time in between if you need.
All right. I hope you've enjoyed this meditation, and I hope that you have a fantastic holiday season. I'll be back next week with a brand new episode, but until then, here's to staying spiritual and ambitious. Thanks so much for listening to this episode. And if you loved it, would you please share it with a friend? I would also love your review and a reminder to subscribe so you never miss an episode. You can find me at messengerofspirit.com, and you can take the 4 Intuitive Languages quiz and find show notes there too. If you want to connect on YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram, you can find me at Messenger of Spirit. If you want to continue the conversation, join my free Facebook group at messengerofspirit.com/group. I'll meet you right here next week. Here's to staying spiritual and ambitious.
This podcast is part of the Sound Advice FM network. Sound Advice FM. Women's voices amplified.